Hello guys, Sorin here. Welcome to our first video from our series Top 5 Tips for Marketing with Facebook Live. I am very excited that you are here with me because Facebook Live, it's a very big opportunity right now for those of you who are already marketing on social media, especially on Facebook, or are just starting out to build an audience, to interact with an audience, to build out credibility, to market and sell products. Facebook Live, it's a huge opportunity at the moment right now. So let's dive into a short introduction just before showing you these 5 tips that will improve your marketing with Facebook Live. So first of all, I want you guys to know some things about Facebook Live if you haven't used it already. First of all, Facebook Live is one of Facebook's newest features and allows any user of Facebook to broadcast live from his mobile device on his profile, page, group, or event. So in other words, you take your phone, you take your smartphone, your tablet, and if you are maybe somewhere at a big event of your company, you can practically film around and stream live in the same time on your Facebook company page or anything like that. Okay, that's about it. For the time being, a Facebook Live video is limited at 90 minutes. Facebook recommends you to film at least 10 minutes, but it's limited at 90 minutes maximum. So anyway, it's more than enough to send your message and interact with your audience. It allows you to build a following for your live events. This is very important. Be sure that you have a first outstanding Facebook Live, because if you have a first outstanding Facebook Live, you will build a following for your next events. So practically people can hit subscribe or follow, to be more exact, when they are watching you. That's how they will get further notification for your next Facebook Lives. It allows you to interact with your viewers because you have live commenting from them. So any viewer that it's in real time when you are streaming your Facebook Live can comment, give you likes, okay? And practically you can interact with that viewer, with that user. Basically, it's a great new method to market your business, build an audience, and get more followers for your social media presence. Now that was all, guys. I will see you in our next video with new information. Thank you very much. Bye bye for now. Hello guys, Sorin here. Welcome back to our next video from this series, Top 5 Tips for Marketing with Facebook Live. Now I want to show you exactly the steps that you need to follow in order to have and host a Facebook Live on your own. So let's dive into the information. First step, first of all, you need to update your Facebook smartphone app to the latest version. I'm telling you that because I had that problem. I hadn't updated my Facebook app on my iPhone for more than 4 months now, and the button for Facebook Live didn't appear. I had to update my app, and now it works very well. So be sure to update your Facebook smartphone app. Then after you do that, log into your account, then go to your status update to test to see if it works, and if you press to write something, this will appear to you. Okay, you will have the button to share a live video. Next step, after you enter on the page, on your profile, on the group where you want to host your Facebook Live, confirm your live event after going through the first button in the group /page /profile on the next screen. So a next screen will appear on your phone after you press the button for Facebook Live, and you have to continue to practically confirm your Facebook Live. Then you have to describe your live video in the next page. Be sure to have a very good description, something that attracts the attention of your audience, something that stands out and that is also representative for what you want to do and share in your Facebook Live. After that, you press the button Go Live, and congratulations, you are now live on Facebook. I know that this is not probably my best image, but this was an example for you guys to see exactly how it works. Obviously, when you want to end your Facebook Live, you press the button Finish, but not yet. You can add filters to your Facebook Live if you want to, okay? Just like on Instagram, you have different types of filters like pop, classical, country, and so on that changes the way your video looks like. After you add your filters, you go again to the Facebook Live, and if you want to end the Facebook Live, you press Finish. After you press Finish, this will happen. Practically what you see in the left image, ending live video, will appear to you. It will be like a loading circle or something like that. And after that ends, the next screen will appear to you that you can see in the right side of the slide, where practically your live video was uploaded in the Facebook group page or wherever you hosted the Facebook Live. And you can also save the video to your camera roll. Okay, practically you press the button done and it will be uploaded on that group page, which is actually pretty cool. Afterwards you can edit that post, but we will talk more about that in the tips section. Now, a couple of new features that are coming very soon with Facebook Live. They have just been announced. So practically the introduction to these new features. They will also have interview style streaming, which is actually pretty cool, because I'm sure that a lot of people, for example podcasters, can use this type of live streaming. You will be able to do pre-scheduling for your live videos. Practically that will allow you to captivate the attention and create like expectancy for your viewers. Okay. And also you will have waiting rooms for your attendees before you start the Facebook Live, just like in a webinar. Okay, they will be able to practically wait in a room before starting your Facebook Live, so they don't just come in and jump on your Facebook Live and or wait on your page till your Facebook is live. They practically are in a waiting room, and afterwards you can start your Facebook Live. So these are very cool new features that Facebook will introduce. So be aware of this, because you will have a great use of them. Thank you very much guys for your attention. Now in the next video we'll talk about the top 5 tips that you can use at this moment to practically have a better marketing with Facebook Live and to get better results with Facebook Live. Thank you very much for your attention guys, and I will see you in our next video. Bye bye for now. Sorin here. Hello guys, Sorin here. Welcome to our next video from this series, top 5 tips for marketing with Facebook Live. Now we are actually in the section where we will talk about these top 5 tips, and you will see exactly how to apply them into your business. And believe me, if you will apply them into using Facebook Live as a marketing tool, they will be very helpful, and they will bring you more results than you have till this point with using Facebook Live. Now let's dive into the actual information and start with our first tip, which is build anticipation. This is very important for any type of event marketing. I guess that you guys already know what event marketing is. If not, we will talk about this subject in a different class or video. But the idea is that event marketing, it's when you want to launch a product or something like that, and you create and all your marketing strategy, it's centered around an event. Okay, you treat that product launch like an event. How Apple practically launches its new iPhone every year, and that is an event marketing, because everybody is looking forward to the launch. Okay, to the launch date, to the event date, and practically that's how their whole marketing strategy is built around their new iPhone product launch. So how do you build anticipation? First of all, alert your followers and friends that you are going to host a Facebook Live. Be intriguing, be attractive when you are doing so. Okay, so practically just throw them like something like an information that will attract them to participate on your Facebook Live. Don't give away all the information. That is very important. Just make them to be interested in your event. During your show, your Facebook Live, encourage people to follow you so they can stay up to date for your future Facebook Lives. So after you create your first Facebook Live, practically recommend to people to subscribe to your let's say channel, Facebook Live channel. Okay, recommend them to become your follower, because you will host other Facebook Lives in the future that are very interesting and beneficial for them. Soon, very soon, as we have already talked, you will be able to pre-schedule your Facebook Live, which is actually very cool. This will help you a lot with building your anticipation, because by pre-scheduling you can practically announce people, invite them to participate to your Facebook Live, and it's a very cool feature that will be very helpful for everybody. Now, tip number 2, prepare your Facebook Live. This is very important. Before any type of event, webinar, course, or everything that you do, okay, public speaking, a speech, anything, you need to prepare that event. It's the same thing for Facebook Live, okay? So be attentive at your surroundings and background. Given the fact that you will be on video and on camera, try to minimize noises that are around you so people can practically understand you and practically get rid of any type of distractions, okay? So minimize any type of distractions, get rid of them if you can. See if it's better to hold the phone yourself. This is very important because you will use a tablet or a phone and you will very likely film yourself. And you have to see if it's better to hold the phone yourself or if you need to use a mount or somebody else's help, so you can practically ask somebody to film you, okay? For example, for my iPhone, I bought like a very small mount. It's somewhere at I don't know, $7 or something like that, so it's not a big deal. It's a very, very small investment if you want to buy yourself a smartphone mount. This is very important. A lot of people do not take this in consideration. Be sure that you are in a spot with strong internet connection, because if you are not in a spot with strong internet connection, the chances that your Facebook Live will go down or you will get connection problems will be very, very big. So be sure to make tests before to see if the internet works very well in the spot where you are, especially given the fact that you will have you will use your mobile phone and probably your telecommunications connection, okay? So your telecommunication internet. You won't use your usual internet that you have for your laptop or for your desktop PC or so on. You will use your practically your smartphone internet. Tip 3, be very interactive. So users and viewers are allowed to comment on your live streaming, as you already know. Profit from that. Be sure to start your streaming with a smile and create a natural, friendly environment for your viewers. This is very important. They need to feel like they belong there, okay? They need to feel like they are home. They need to feel like they know you for a lifetime. They need to feel like it's something that it's natural and that they get value and they get entertained through your Facebook Live. Give thanks to everyone for joining you. You can even call out some names that you see in the comments. As you already know, the most beautiful thing that a human being can hear during his lifetime is his own name all the time. By hearing his own name, he will feel very, very appreciated, okay? And also we need to give thanks because people are actually taking a part of their time to be there and watch our Facebook Live. So indeed, we actually really have to give thanks to everybody for joining us on a Facebook Live, because they practically are giving a part of their time to us. Interact with your audience, ask them questions, reply to their comments, and don't forget to thank them at the end of your streaming. So it's very important to interact with them, ask them questions, reply to all of their comments. If they have answers, you can also have, like on webinars, a questions and answer section at the end of your Facebook Live, and reply to everybody's questions, to those that you think are asking questions of a general interest, and so on. Okay, just interact with them. Tip number 4, optimize your live recording and repurpose your content. You just created a piece of video content and you can repurpose it, which is actually very, very cool. So after you finish your live streaming, you will be able to edit the recording. You probably didn't know that, but your recording will be posted in the place where you hosted the live streaming, and you can edit the post like any other post on Facebook. Just go to the post that shows you the recording and you will have the option to edit it. You can afterwards improve your metadata for the post, also change the thumbnail for your video if you think that is necessary, add a better description, add a better title, and so on. So you can even change the date and location for your video and add it to a category if you think it's needed. Repurpose your recordings by transforming it in a YouTube video or a blog post. These are just examples. You can even create an online course out of it if you want to. I'm just giving you out some examples. But now you have a piece of valuable content. If you think indeed that it has a lot of value, you can actually repurpose it afterwards. Tip number 5. This is the last one, but not the least important. Choose the right timing and analyze your results. Every time you are doing something, try to analyze your results, because that's the only way you can see what worked and what didn't, and you can optimize to get better results in the future, to become better. So if you have to do your Facebook Live during work hours, in the middle of the week, try to do it anywhere between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. because usually at that time people at work have a lunch break and they can probably watch some minutes from your Facebook Live or can follow you throughout your Facebook Live. Otherwise, you can schedule your Facebook Live anytime from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. But I would even go for after 7:30 p.m. in the evening because people already reach their homes by that hour, okay? Some people go from work at 6 p.m. and they might be in traffic if you started at 6 p.m. Sharp. So if you are going for after 7 p.m. o'clock is the best, I think. Try to go longer than 10 minutes, even Facebook recommends that, and I've told you before that you can go as long as for 90 minutes, but at least 20 minutes seems to be the magic number, okay? Practically it makes the watch click, okay? It makes everything work. So 10 minutes of valuable content, engaging content, interactive content will bring you a lot of benefits from using Facebook Live. Now the last thing, analyze your results. You have the option to do that. You can see how many minutes are viewed, how many videos were viewed, how many people were reached with your Facebook Live, how many unique viewers you had for your Facebook Live, and how many reactions and comments you have. That's how you get to know exactly how people are reacting to your Facebook Lives, and you can improve them in the future to market better. Now guys, those were all the top 5 tips in my opinion that you can use to improve your Facebook Lives at the moment and your marketing on Facebook at the moment. I thank you guys very much for your attention and I am looking forward to see you in our next video. I wish you all the success and my best wishes to you. Bye bye for now. Sorin. Hello guys, Sorin here. Welcome to our class 7 killer Facebook ad tips that will skyrocket your click-through rate. I am very glad that you have decided to be here with me in this class because you probably already have a business, you run Facebook campaigns already, or you want to run Facebook ad campaigns, and practically knowing how to increase your click-through rate will mean for you getting more visitors from Facebook to your website to see your offer, your product, your service, your promotion. That translates for you in more sales, more revenue, more profits, and in the same time, by increasing your click-through rate on Facebook, you will be able to lower your ad costs because that way Facebook will see your ad as being relevant and you will pay less for every click that you get from Facebook. So that is why we have put together this class, because there are 7 tips that we have seen working time and again with increasing click-through rate. And as I've told you before, click-through rate has a great impact on your Facebook activity and marketing strategy overall, which is very, very good. So let's start with our first tip or strategy, to say so, from this 7 tips series. Okay, and the first strategy is choose images that stand out. It's surprising to me even at this time that a lot of people are practically using images that don't captivate your attention in ads, okay, or you can't see them, or they are just something faded in the background that doesn't get your attention. Okay, this is the most important element in your ad because this is the first thing that a person sees. Okay, so the image is the first thing a person sees at Facebook ads, so be sure it's something that captivates attention. It has to be disruptive for that person activity. Just think about the fact that Facebook is a social network. People go there, their eyes are all over the place looking out at other people, so your image practically has to disrupt their attention. Now here are some types of images that are known to convert very, very well. Happy people, okay, especially happy women, pets and kids, colorful logos. So if you are practically having an ad that promotes your brand, your logo, it's very good to create an image that has a contrast with your logo, okay, that will get attention. Other things that you can use, images that are funny and odd. Why? Because they have a tendency to captivate your attention. Now, a very important aspect that it's practically now applied by Facebook is the fact that the 20% text rule on an image is now out as of July 2016, so be happy about it. Those of you who didn't run Facebook ads up to this point don't know that practically to create a Facebook ad, if you wanted to have a text overlaid on your image, you had to respect this 20% maximum from the whole image rule, okay, of the text. So practically you had space for very little text. Okay, now this rule is out, so enjoy. Okay, here is an image. Before going to the second tip, here is an image that, in my opinion, gets your attention. Okay, sends the message that it needs to send. It's very good. Okay, it has that free trial. This is an image that was used when the 20% text rule still applied, but it's very impactful. Okay, this is a very good image because it represents the company. It sends out the right message and it gets your attention. So here is a very good example. Okay, now let's go to the second strategy, which is make full use of your text areas. A lot of people, again, aren't using their text areas from their ad in the order they should, or at their facility, or practically what they write there doesn't make sense. But you will see that everything is linked in together. Okay, so here is an example, okay, of a Facebook ad that I've seen recently and that I think is very good. Obviously, you can see the happy people that gets your attention, okay, when you see the image on Facebook. And now let's see which are the text areas. So first of all, after the image, the most important part is the headline. Okay, the headline, as you can see here in the post, is the other thing that practically gets your attention right away. Okay, then you have the description, and then you have the post text. Now in the headline, practically you need to use things that gets people attention. Okay, you need practically to send your selling proposition, okay, in the headline. So it has to be packed with benefits, with with things that get people's attention. Now the description must be practically what is your offering. Okay, in the description you will practically write things about what you are actually offering. Okay, practically it has to be related to the headline. Okay, for example, the headline can be something like, okay, like you see here, Review Kick now sends automated emails. So which is the benefit here? Automated email, the fact that it sends automated email. Now the description, you can now run both promotional giveaways, which was probably already there, and automated email campaigns using Review Kick. So you have two features. Okay, your campaign is practically, their offering is described here in this part of text, and the post text with the latest release of the automated email campaign feature, Review Kick is now an all-in-one review acquisition and management solution. So they decided that the post text will actually give more strength, okay, to the value proposition that they have in their offer. But you can see in other successful ads that the post text, it's a lot of time used for social proof. Okay, for example, they could have written here, okay, so that's what I would have written here instead of this text that practically gives more strength to their value proposition. I could have used something like, okay, already over 50,000 people are using Review Kick and they are enjoying the features of sending automated emails, okay, or something like that. So I would have built up that social proof. Okay, I would have demonstrated and built credibility with that social proof. Now let's get to the third strategy. Okay, and the fourth strategy is, because we have already talked about social proof, okay, adding social proof to your ad. Okay, so most of the time people don't buy products or services because they fear they will lose money, time, or energy. Okay, social proof is a key element in reducing your prospects' fear. So all of the things that we have mentioned earlier, like the loss of money, of time, of energy, are practically fears that people have. Okay, social proof builds credibility, and credibility is reducing your prospects' fear. Okay, the fear of loss, all of those elements that we have mentioned. Okay, now testimonials are a great type of social proof if you can add it to your ad. Okay, for example, in the ad you can even add practically in the image of the ad you can put a person, even a client, okay, that is using the product or something like that. Obviously you will need to have his agreement to do that, okay, but that's something that can get attention, you know, with a small text that quotes that client in regard with what he said about your product. Okay, so testimonials are a great type of social proof, but if you don't have testimonials, you can use number and stats, and I just gave you an example a little bit earlier in the image with review kick. Let's go a little bit back. Okay, so here in the post text they could have written, as I've told you before, something like already over 50,000 people worldwide are using review kick and enjoying the automated email campaigns feature, okay, or something like that. So that's social proof, as I've told you before. Now let's go to the practically to the fourth strategy or tip that I wanted to share with you, which is using call to action. Again, I see this mistake at a lot of marketers, at a lot of people who are trying to promote something with Facebook ads. They don't use call to action, okay, and this is very, very important in any type of online marketing. Now this will help you, definitely will help you to increase your click-through rate. Okay, people need to be told what to do next, so tell them. Okay, if you don't tell them, it's confusing for them. They have seen an ad, they don't know what to do next. But if you tell them, click here to redeem your offer, okay, or click here to download your ebook, or go to this website to enroll for this course or something like that, they know exactly what they have to do. Okay, if you don't tell them, it will be confusing. Okay, I've seen a nice ad, and so what? Okay, your conversion rate will be very, very small. Okay, it will decrease confusion, as I've told you. If they arrive on a landing page or something similar to a landing page, they will know what to expect and what to do. For example, if you are promoting a product and you say something like your call to action is something, click here to buy the product, okay, and then in the landing page they will have an image with the product, okay, and buy the product for X price. They will know why they have reached to that page. Okay, it won't be something out of the sudden for them, okay, because it all makes sense, it has congruency. Okay, they see your brand in the ad, they see the call to action to that product in the ad, then they go to website where they see again the product, the buy button, your brand again, so everything makes sense. Okay, they didn't came from an ad that was saying something to a website that has nothing to do with the ad. Okay, that's very important, and it will improve your overall conversion rate, and it will help you decrease your costs because of the higher click-through rate. Okay, so call to action is a key element in being successful with Facebook ads, so do not forget to include call to actions into your ads. Now, tip number 5, create buyer personas. Why you should do that? Most type of businesses have more than only one type of customer. You are very likely to have at least 3-4 types of customers with different specifics: age, gender, nationality, income, habits, location, passions. Okay, for example, big brands like I don't know, Coca-Cola, or maybe this is a too general example, they don't have only one type of person, okay, that practically buys and drinks Coca-Cola. They have multiple types. Okay, actually they have a lot of types of buyer personas. Okay, but absolutely any type of business has more type of buyer personas. Okay, you need to understand that. Okay, write down these personas. It will help you for other marketing strategies as well, because you can do targeting the right way when you are advertising your brand, and create custom audiences based on their specifics. So use the custom audiences that you have into Facebook's Power Editor to create specific targetings for each buyer personas that you have identified and written down. So exactly as I've told you before, create a different type of ad for each of the personas, because for each of them something different will work. A different image, a different call to action, a different offer. Okay, let me say, practically, let me give you an example. For if you have a supermarket, okay, you can run different types of promotion. Maybe you can run a promotion for seniors, you can run promotion for kids. Okay, obviously you will need to create a different type of ad for each each of the targetings that you have, because they will react to different elements, okay, to different psychological triggers, okay. So that's very important. If you have your buyer personas right, you know how to target them, and you will know at what triggers they will react, okay. Let's go to the sixth tip for increasing your click-through rate. Show people using your product. I just gave you an example before, okay. This will also build as social proof, as a testimonial, if you are showing people using your product. And also remember that Facebook is a social network, okay, and people are mainly here, well, for other people, okay. They are here to connect, to talk to other people, and it's easier for them to connect with a person that they see in an image than just with a product or just with a brand, okay. So instead of showing just your product, you can show people using your product or being happy because they were successful with your ebook or your course, okay. This works very similar to social proof, and it also integrates more naturally into Facebook's normal ecosystem, where everybody puts out photos, images with what they are doing, where they are, what they are eating, what products they are using, what type of activities they are enjoying, and so on, okay. So this will also integrate more naturally into Facebook, okay. And the seventh tip, but not the last one as importance, is to vary font sizes for more emphasis, okay. I haven't seen a lot of people doing this, but this can be very, very effective. But you have to be very attentive when you are using this, because it can also annoy, but if you use it right, it's very, very good, okay. It's a very good trigger. So because you are not allowed to use functions like bold, italic, or underline in your text of the ads that you create on Facebook, you need to make use of what you can do. And practically you can sprinkle around a few words, just like this, like the word words, okay, to add emphasis and make a point on something, okay. Why? Because words written with capital letters between other words that are written normally obviously get your attention, okay. They underline that something is important, okay, that something needs your attention immediately, okay. But don't exaggerate with this, because 3-5 words can be effective of this type with capital letters, but a whole sentence written like this can be very annoying. It's like yelling to somebody, okay. So be very attentive at how you will use this, but use it because it can have a lot of impact depending on what you want to promote. Now guys, that was everything. I hope you will apply all these strategies to increase your click-through rate. Thank you very much for your attention. I am looking forward for your results and feedback. Don't forget to leave a rating and a review for the course. Share it if you found it helpful, and I'm looking forward to see you in my next videos and classes as well. Thank you very much for being here with me. Bye bye for now, and I wish you all the best. Sorin here.